All right, welcome back. So now in this first lesson of the melody module, we want to start with one of the basic and most fundamental ways of writing a song. Now we touched on this a little bit in the chord progressions. I'm not sure which video it was, but in the harmony module, we did touch on it a little bit. But it was just to illustrate mostly the chord progressions and how they work and how, the notes and the chords that are designated to each key, how they can work together. And so in this situation, we have, obviously, as we know, we have 7 chords, all right, that go within each key. So we sort of got rid of the diminished, right? Because honestly, unless you're using it in passing, it's just not going to be used much, right? For me personally, I've been writing for a long time, and I don't even think I have one song that has a diminished chord in it. Unless when it comes to orchestration, arrangement, production, and you want to get colorful and you want to get creative, you can stick a diminished in there. But for our purposes here, we're just going to continue to ignore the diminished, and we're just going to use that circle of fifths that we talked about in the harmony module. So let's see what we can come up with, starting with not the G. We're going to start with the D, okay? Just like we did in the intro video. And by the way, in case you were wondering about the tuning of that guitar, it was dropped 1 full tone to drop D, okay? So that's why it doesn't sound like this, but still, we're going to use the same thing. So we got D, we got C, all right? But we got other chords as well, okay? Don't forget, we've got A minor, we've got B minor, we've got E minor, all right? And we've got D. So D, C, G, A minor, B minor, and E minor. So any of these, any combination of them, plus any combination of these notes, technically should all work beautifully together. So we're in G, so we're gonna go straight to D to start our melody, which is, okay? Na, na, na. Right? That's it. Nice and simple and basic. Let's see what we can do with that and on top of that. So we structurally built something here based on very exact rules. We picked 3 chords, we picked a key, then we picked 3 chords from that key, and then we picked 3 notes from that key to coincide and land on top of those chords, okay? And for the D, we picked A, right? For the C, we picked G, and for the G, we picked D, okay? Now that is we're in a box here, but we're gonna get out of that box now. And what's gonna happen here is we're just gonna basically improvise. We're gonna take that basic foundation and we're gonna improvise and see and pretty much jam, okay, on that chord progression and on that melodic, basic melodic line. We're gonna improvise and jam and see what we can come up with, okay? Let's see. Na, na, na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Na, 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 na. So you see what's happening here now? We're stretching this idea, we're expanding on it, we're improvising on top of those 3 chords and that existing melodic 3-note line, but we're adding now, okay, some notes. Whatever is coming, whatever feels good. We don't want to stick by rules now. We don't want to go by the book, right? We just want to go by feel and what feels good and what sounds good, okay? Now, as you noticed, the syllables are also changing, okay? Initially it's just 3 syllables. So now I'm adding notes, I'm adding syllables, and I'm changing the rhythmic pattern of the melodic line, okay? So that's another really big one. The melodic line exists, but it also exists within a rhythmic pattern that can really change a song completely, okay? So let's explore that even further, and also now I'm gonna go into the gibberish part, because that's what I do. I like the gibberish, I like the vowels, I like the consonants. Doesn't have to make sense. Sometimes it does, but it doesn't have to. But with the vowels and the consonants in place, it gives me more creativity. It opens me up to more possibilities. That's me, okay? For you, the na-na-nas might work better, or even humming might work better. Whatever, it doesn't really matter, okay? But for me, it's gibberish. So I'm gonna switch over to that now. One love many, so in my head, walking down by the island, walking on my bed. Baby, tell me what I wrong. See you coming around, I can feel all around. Okay? Baby, tell me what I see you in my heart, and I don't know where I'm going, where I won't live all about. Baby, don't cry, oh baby, don't cry, 'cause I'll be there by your side. Okay, so we're exploring here. That's starting to take shape, isn't it? Something's happening there. Even a few lyrics came out of that, okay? Which does happen, by the way, quite often when you're doing gibberish. Lyrics will just pop out. Okay, so we're gonna stay in the key of G, all right? But we're gonna mix things up. We're gonna start with a D. We can even start with a C. We can start wherever we want. Let's see. Na, 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 na. Okay, we can even do that. Check it out. So we're mixing it up right now. We're going, instead of going D, C, G, we're gonna go G, C, D. Let's see, with the same na, na, na. Okay? Let's go. Na, na, na. Or na, na, na. Okay? Sounds even nicer, but the point is you can mix and match, and that's the whole thing here. You can pick a key, 3 chords in the key, 3 notes to go on top of those 3 chords to form a very basic melodic structure. A chord structure and a melodic line to go on top of it. And that's your basic song right there. So you could do it from here. Baby, don't you know? Na 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 na. I went here, but na na. That's our original melody. Okay? So we go, but it's okay, because we could start exploring now. We can get out of that box. So we started in this G major box, but we can get out of it, especially with the melodic line. But even with the chords, with chord structure as well, you can mix it up. But you could bounce from one key to another. There's a lot of things we can do, and we're gonna do a lot more advanced stuff. But for this video here, let's keep it basic, and let's see how much we can do with this basic structure, okay? So we had initially na, 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 na. Sorry, we had, yeah, na, na, na. Yeah? If we change the chord progression, na, na, na. Okay? Pretty different, right? And that's one of the techniques we're gonna use in the future. Like, that's my favorite one, by the way. But that's another one we're gonna use, and we're gonna look at that later on. But for now, let's see what else we can explore with this. The key of G here, what do we got? So we got G, we got C, we got D, we got A minor as well. We got B minor, beautiful chords, and E minor. All in the key of G, beautiful chords. I mean, I love G. Baby, lie on me, know me down. Feel the way your love is on now. Check out some of these minors. All the way, and all the way I feel. Now, Let's see. And all the way I'll feel with you. Sorry, no. It's exploration, right? It's experimentation, okay? So, and all the way I'll feel with you, baby, I'm feeling blue. Okay, so we can go. No, no, la, no, pretty night away. Baby, don't you wanna feel me now? Wait now. Potential pre-chorus. No, we're not about everywhere. Baby, don't you wanna hold me now? Again, I feel your love. I feel it now. I feel your love walking around. I see your light. No. Hold on. I see your light. No, I see your light. I see your light. I feel your love all around. See your light shining down. Okay, this is like, you know, I love it when this happens, okay? Totally spontaneous. The lyrics just boom. They appear sometimes. I'm not saying that those are necessarily great lyrics or that I'd keep them if I were to write this song, but it's not bad. It gives you a nice foundation, and that'd be like a chorus, wouldn't it? It's pretty hooky, you know? So let's explore that a little more. Feel your love when you're mine. See the light and all around. I want a minor here. Walk away. No. Walk away. Walk away. You get down. Walk away. All the way. All around another way. See your way. Oh, my light away. Okay, well, excuse me, but you know, that could be something. That could become something, okay? So it would need a lot more work, obviously, and the lyrics, just, you know, obviously there's a whole module on lyrics and incredible ways to write lyrics, and we're gonna go through them, and we're gonna look at some amazing songwriters and how they wrote their lyrics and all that business, and it's gonna be amazing. But lyrics usually don't come with the melody. Usually you'll get a few words here or there, you might get a hook, you know, but the lyrics, for me personally, are a bit of an adventure, okay? They can come fast, but that's rare, okay? Usually I gotta work on them, and it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of concentration, a lot of, you know, just bouncing around ideas. So that's a different thing, and that's a different beast than the actual songwriting itself, which is basically the chord structure, the harmony, the foundation, and the melodic line on top of that, right? So, so this is not bad, right? So we went from with your light, oh my baby, don't you cry. And this is a good reminder to always record your sessions. Like, it doesn't have to be recorded with, you know, with on your computer or, you know, with a major situation, okay? On your phone. Every phone these days has a little recorder. Always have it on standby, because ideas disappear so quickly. That was not bad, and it's already going away, right? I feel your love. I like it. That's pretty strong. Well, lying on the run, See a light on the wind on my mind. I feel you now, but the wine on the town. Oh baby, round on the wine on now. So there you go. Okay, that is a very basic way to write a song in its most basic form. You get 3 chords, or 4, or 2, whatever, right? Get a couple of chords, get the notes from the same key, all right, to correspond with the chords, to go on top of it as your initial melodic line, and then take it from there. Okay, so that's it for this lesson. In the next one, we're gonna get deeper into songwriting. We're gonna get deeper into this melodic line, okay, the top line, whatever lead line, whatever you want to call it, okay, this thing that we hum in the shower or in the car or at work when you're, typing away. So that's the main thing, and we're gonna really dig deep and get to the bottom of it. I'll see you in the next lesson.